Mari Kompuche, and welcome back to my third Nightwish reaction. As you can see from the title, the majority of you voted for Romanticide, so that's what I'm reacting to today. So as I've already started with the Wacken concert, I am thinking that I'm going to finish the Wacken concert. But I didn't start from the beginning, so I'm wondering, is that something you would want me to do? To just start from the beginning of the concert and work my way backwards and skipping those two that I already done, or just take them in no particular order and have you keep voting. I like the interaction I get with you, but you can still comment on other things as well, because many of you do. So I don't have to put it to a vote. If it is, you can put in the comments now if you'd rather that I start from the beginning of the concert and work my way backwards, or if you'd rather me choosing two songs that you can choose from. Either way, you can still comment on songs that I can do later on. I've gotten a lot of requests from different concerts as well, not only from Wacken. I've also gotten some requests to do some other metal and symphonic metal bands, and I am actually thinking of maybe doing it more sort of like a Christmas calendar thing in December. I'm not entirely sure I will be able to post every single day, but I'm thinking about it, if I would be able to implement it in some way of making more posts in December. That way, I'm not really doing anything in November on my weekends, as we are on lockdown, really. Not really socializing here in Sweden. I would technically have the time if I sort of decide that I'm posting 3 a week or something like that, time to film and edit. But I'm not sure. If there's something that you would be interested in, let me know, because I already have been thinking about that. Maybe I could do something like that. Because it's December. After December, I probably won't continue because it will take up a lot of my time. But yeah, and I will also start filming those, I suppose, next weekend or the weekend after next, which means that I'm going to start before December so that I have time to edit and start posting them on the 1st. But again, it's not going to be every single day. I don't think. Can't promise that, but maybe 3 times a week, which Nightwish will definitely be on Wednesdays nonetheless. So it would be 2 other reactions of some other bands that you have suggested on those other 2 days. Let me know what you think. If you're interested in such a thing, then I am down for at least trying it out. If it becomes too much for me, then I will tell you that I don't have the time to do it, basically. But it's something I've been thinking of, and I might be bold enough to presume that you would be interested in me doing something like that. Many of you helped me with Poet and the Pendulum. I think I have a greater idea of the meaning behind it, of why it was written. So I'm definitely going to wait with it. Definitely intrigued and interested in hearing it, but I'm going to wait. So you don't need to comment anything more on that, just so you know. So I'm well informed. I have actually not looked into the song at all today, so I'm gonna do a quick Romanticide and see what Romanticide. Let's see. Romanticide, lot of Nightwish. Yes, that's the search I want. Okay, so Romanticide is from Once, according to the information I'm finding here. It's from Once. It is from 2004 then, so it's just when I stopped listening to Nightwish. Or I'm guessing that's around when I stopped listening to Nightwish, because I remember listening to Nemo and I remember liking Nemo, but I cannot remember many more songs from Once. So it's going to be interesting hearing Romanticide. Hopefully, as I have titled this first time reaction, hopefully I won't recognize the song. Also, it's going to be interested, let me know in the comments if this was, no, not if, this was written for Tarja. Since I haven't heard it with Tarja, I don't believe I have. Let me know in the comments if there is any musical adaptations that has been done for it to work with Floor's voice, even though Floor is very talented so she might be able to adapt her voice either way. But let me know if you find that there has been any musical changes to work better with Floor. This is also live, so songs sometimes are adapted for live versions than album versions, so maybe that's all the adaptations that they have done. I don't know, so it's going to be interesting, and I hope I won't recognize the song, because as a single title, I don't recognize it. When I was going to do this, I remember reading Nemo and suddenly go, I know this song. I haven't heard it for years, but I know it, and I could even remember the melody of it. So, okay, so gonna just amplify the screen and put on this. Here we are, and play. Okay, so the little cut you just saw is because I hadn't put on the caption. I want to say it with lyrics, so I'm backing and starting again. And you probably won't see me backing because I just made a cut. But that's why there is a cut when I said I'm going to press play and then hi. Okay, so starting with play again. I like the beginning, but I'm going to hear it again. You're going to hear it once. I like the lighting so far as well on the Wacken concert. Sort of the overall lighting, but also how they play with pyros and the spots that they have. I like how they definitely make it work for the concert. Nice music. I'm liking the heaviness of the music combined with her very soft tone. Is that a way to describe how she's singing? Her voice is sounding very sweet. That was amazing! Okay. I really like that. I am actually going to go back a bit. I'm saying the time more for me on the edit than for you. 3:40. That's when I'm gonna start it again. Musically, this bit. Really liking the music. And the pirates, liking those two. Okay, well, I can't really compare, but thank you for voting for Romanticide. That was really nice. Just really liked it. Different. I understand what some of you mentioned, that if I want something a bit heavier or more in bigger contrast to last week's song, then I should go with Romanticide. So thank you. I can understand why you said that. I liked that that travel that they both did with their voice, and then she obviously took over the higher notes, but she actually went back down a bit afterwards. That's really impressive as someone who has difficulty going back down with her voice. So yeah, that was nice, because that's the thing also. I think most of us can do a travel like that with our voices, but she makes it sound not only really good, but she makes it sound effortless. Like, I'm doing this, but I could make it more of a wow factor if I wanted to, but I'm just gonna let it travel and make it just sound nice enough, like for the song. She doesn't have to take over. It just becomes another instrument with the band, because that's another thing. She has an amazing voice, and some of you have already mentioned in the comments that I'm going to be more wowed. But that's the thing, that she doesn't take over a song. So her voice, yes, by speaking words or singing words, she is telling a story, but she's not taking over from the other instruments, from the other things happening with the other musicians. That's what I really like, because with her talent, she could easily just belt it out and just still amaze us all, but the music would just be background, whereas this is just very harmonious. Harmonious. I think that's the word. It's just everything complements everything else on the stage. So yeah, I like that song. Sorry for going back, or maybe not sorry. Maybe you appreciated me doing that, but I just really needed to hear that. Ending again, because first time I was more focusing on the words and sort of the simple beat, whereas the second time I just wanted to listen more to the music, because it's the first time impression, so just you miss stuff. So I just wanted to go back and just be sure that have I gotten this, and yeah, I really like that song. Hopefully you can't hear my chair creaking against the piano. There we are. It's been annoying me. yeah, thank you so much for voting for Romanticide. I really liked it. What's the word? Mer bread, more variety, more musical width. Can I call it that? To react to, because it's the same band, but it's just much more. And I already know Nightwish does a whole lot of things within the realm of their music. But when it's new songs, it's just still fascinating how they can produce different things every single time. Just, yeah, keep bringing it. Okay, so as I think I said, I can't remember now. As I think I said before I started the reaction. Yeah, if you want me to do Vaken from the beginning and work my way through the entire show, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to pick. What am I going to pick? Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, that Dark Chest of Wonders didn't get the most votes. Either way, I think it was I Want My Tears Back. Yeah, so that's from reading your comments. Either you were saying Romanticide from the two I chose, or the vast majority of you were saying I Want My Tears Back. So I suppose I could either start from the beginning of the Vaken concert. I don't know if I Want My Tears Back is in the Vaken concert, however. And I do want to stick to Vaken for now. Okay, I'll have to check that out. But let me know in the comments what you think I should do next week. Just pick a song from Vaken in the order from the beginning, or just another song. Yeah, that's how I'm going to leave you. Hope you're fine, and I will see you in the comments. Oh, another thing. I reactivated my Twitter account. If any of you want to find me there, you'll find the Twitter account. You'll find it in the description box. I reactivated it just to be able to keep a dialogue if any of you would like to keep a dialogue throughout the week. So you can find me there. And otherwise, just leave a comment down below and I will read them. I sit 2 hours on Wednesdays and 1 hour on Thursdays. That's the time I have to spend on the comments, and that's how I've been doing it. If I have some extra time and I can go in and read more comments, then I do. But other than that, that's so you know. If I'm not answering, if you have any questions or things like that, that's why. Because you really blown up the comment section. I wasn't expecting that. So it takes a lot of time basically to read and respond. But I do my best. So sorry if you have written any questions and I haven't answered. Write them again and hopefully I will see it this time. Otherwise, Twitter, we'll see you there. And I'll see you next week. Yeah, bye.